In our system, we have call-in notification settings. So if you're signed up for texting, you will have two options here. One is email notification and one is text notifications. And on call-in notifications, they look just the same, except for it says text, and there are a couple of other items in here you'll see on one and not on the other. So on email notifications, if you go to the very last one, which is review request, this is what it looks like in your system. It's set with an example text so that you can go in and change. And remember that anytime that you put your cursor in here in any place, so maybe you wanted to say hi customer first name, last name, you would take that comma out of there and just click customer last name, and it'll bring that field in here as well. So all of those interactive fields you can use in here. And if you decide that you have played with it and played with it and you don't like it, you want to go back to the beginning again, all you have to hit is reset example text and it will take you back to this setup right here. Okay, this is the review page link. And if you click on this, you can go in and put in your Google link, Facebook, Yelp, your website, any additional site, and an email us feedback email in here. So you can come in and customize this for whatever you have out there and whatever you're using, wherever you would like those reviews to land. Okay, so in the setup of this, so if you come back in here, when you first come into this, it will pop up that window if you don't have anything in there. And if you click out of it and come over here and start working on this, you can always go back and click the pencil here and it'll get you back to that screen. So don't worry if you click out of it and you're not ready for it yet. Okay, so we've got this set up and we've got it in texting and in email. And you have a way to set this up to automatically send to certain job types or choose not to and then manually send. So the preview of what we set up here is right here, okay, of whatever is up here. But in our system, anything red you can click on, and anything that's in a box without a drop down means it's a multi-select. So if you have more than one job type that you want to send it to, so maybe maintenance and service, you decide that you want to automatically send these to, and you may want to like manually push the install ones. If the install went well and the customer is very, very happy, you can manually push those from the job. But any that you want to auto send is where you would add those job types in here. And um, this is triggered by when the tech goes en route on the appointment, is at the appointment, and completes that appointment. The auto send will only go when they complete that appointment. So if your techs are not um, completing those appointments, these aren't going to manually send, I mean, automatically send, and you're going to have to go to the job and manually send them. Okay, so it's a pretty simple setup. You just come in, make sure it says what you want to say. Thank you for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure serving you. Whatever you would like to say to your customers, what you're usually saying now, so it sounds authentic to you. And the text one looks just a little bit different because it's on a phone. Okay, but it's basically the same thing. So this is what a job looks like. So when we go to a job, in the icons at the top is where review requests live. So if you have it automatically set up and you have chosen those job types, it's going to be blue here and set up for auto send. Any job that you did not choose, this will be grayed out for you, and you can send a review request manually, okay? You can send another one if you want, but this one was auto sent because the appointment was completed, okay? So we don't have a way to monitor these in our system because once you send this review request to them, those links that you created up in here are outside of our system. So there's no way that we can monitor these. You would have to monitor these on your sites that you add in here and see what kind of feedback you are getting for your business. There is no way other than to look at the job and say, okay, it was sent. It went to those links outside of our system. So if you're unsure if the tech completed the appointment or if it was manually sent, you can always come in here and see the date, time, history, who it was sent to, the email, and go back. So if you go to, let's say if you go to Google and Jack Dawson gave you a bad review, you could come back and go to this job and say, okay, this was sent out on that date. Take a look at the job and see why he might have given you a bad review and reach out and see what you can do to make him happy. You probably will already know if he's not happy because he probably will have expressed that either to the service tech or the install tech or even called the office. But sometimes you may not know. We had a contractor that we did an install for on the fly because he did not have any heat. And we were there till like almost 11 o'clock at night, and we didn't have the right size filter. So we put a temporary filter in and said we would be back at 7 o'clock in the morning. And he left us a bad review because we did not have the right filter at the time, even though we came back at 7 o'clock like we promised. So you never know what people are going to do or, what type of review they're going to leave. But this is our way in our system to help you drive those reviews to the sites, your Google, your website, wherever you choose them to go, so that you can help build your online presence. Okay. So this is basically how this feature works. It's very simple, and this is one of our quicker quicker webinars to go over. Does anyone have any questions about setting it up or how it might function?
I had a question about the review requests. Can you do a custom one like on the go? Like if I know it's set up on the back end, but if we wanted to add a little something extra when we're sending it, can we customize it in the
Uh,
moment?
no, you cannot. The only thing that you can do possibly is, let's say you have a proposal or it's probably going to be on an invoice. So if I came in on an invoice and I created an invoice and I put whatever I needed on there, let me put an item on there. Let's go and pull something from flat rate real quick. First one always looks good. Okay. And then I save this. When I email this to someone, there is a place to put a message. So if you need to customize these on the fly, you can always come in here and hit send invoice. And so you have your destination. Would you like to include a personalized message here? You could hit add message, put your message in here, and then put that link in here so that they can click on it and go ahead and leave a review that way as well. Because when you set these up, these are set up for globally. There's no way to kind of go back and just change one on the fly.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Let's see what we've got going tomorrow. Like I said, this is one of the quicker ones that we have. Let's see, tomorrow we're going over flag for follow-up, and that is a quick one too, but it's just best practices on how to use the flag for follow-up in your business. So I am going to go ahead, and if you don't have any other questions, I'm going to let you guys get back to work. Like I said, this is one of the quick ones. Tomorrow's a quick one as well. And then we also have growing your business using financing on Thursday and the open Q&A on Friday as well. So have a great rest of your day, guys.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.